Hello everyone, Luhan Bruce here. Welcome. I want to talk about two things today. One is persistence. Two is adding something fun. And I have a story to tell. So first, persistence. It's obviously very important. Once you pick a direction to go, you want to keep going, and you readjust yourself along the way. It's easier to readjust while you're on the move. So you gotta take massive action all the time, as much as you can, and just keep adjusting, and you'll get to your goal. Now for adding something fun. Sometimes what you do is very important, but once you have that goal set, but in the routine daily, things you have to do gets a little bit boring sometimes. So you gotta add something fun, small things. For example, I've made a little checkbox. I don't know if you can see the Empower Network daily assignment that I've set for myself. There you go. Week 1 to 4, broken down by week every day, and I have a few daily assignments to do. You see that I already checked 2 off, and this is the video blog here, my video blog for 90 days. So once I finish this, I get to check this box off. And I made a deal with my husband, and he says that if I finish all the boxes every day, and he's gonna give me a little treat. So I don't know what that little treat is. How exciting. So that's for adding something fun into the equation. All of a sudden, work doesn't seem to be as bad. You gotta give yourself little rewards. Hence, adding something fun. And the story, oh, I'm so excited. In the spirit of adding something fun into the equation, I've joined a singing competition. I'm already so busy with work. Not really busy, but just there's always something to do, and there's always something more you can do, right? So in the beginning, I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to take some time off into doing something competitive. I love singing. I'm not great at it yet. Because I haven't had the freedom to spend a lot of time into this hobby, but it's probably one of the second most devoted hobby I have. First being badminton, which I consistently do. Exercise can't get away from that, and love it anyways. And singing, so here is another chance to add my favorite activity into my life. And the story goes that I've joined the singing competition, and I was so excited. I sent my song selection out right away to the competition, saying it's one of my favorite songs from my favorite singer that I've been listening to. It's a Chinese singing competition, so you may not know the singer, but her name is Jiang Yang Zhuoma, for any of the Chinese listeners out there. Yeah, she's got a beautiful alto type voice, and it's so very nice. She has such a silky voice. I don't think I can quite do what she does, but I'm gonna give it my best try. And I love this song so much as well. It's roughly translated to the name of the song is 父亲的草原，母亲的河. So it's roughly translated to my father's prairie land, my father's grassland, and my mother's river. So it's talking about the highlands, either in Mongolia or in Tibet. So beautiful scenery. That's what I'm trying to imagine when I sing it. And the song is so beautiful, but it's difficult. it's, I would say if I practice really hard for the 2 weeks I have to the competition, I can probably just barely pull it off, and I probably wouldn't do a fantastic job. I would do just good enough of a job. So today, in the middle of practicing, I was getting so, I was just getting, frustrated with how I don't feel like I've improved very much in my singing of the song. So as so I went on the internet and started thinking about other song selections, and I got this other song pinned down. It's a rock song, so it's all energetic. While this first song is it's more of a folk traditional style. So when you sing it 3 times a day with all the expression you can muster, you feel like, oh, I don't have any more emotions left. But with this rock sound just rocking and totally got me up. So I spent all afternoon checking out this singer, listening to the different version of the rock song, and I was just all excited, and I started singing the rock song, and I actually sang it so loudly I think I heard my voice a little bit, so it might sound a bit strange to you as well, just a little extra deeper voice. Anyway, my husband came home, and he caught me in the middle of blasting, just blasting Chinese rock in the house. Yeah, that's always a fun scene to walk into, especially when you're not really a Chinese speaker, like my husband is not yet. So, so I got distracted, and like I kind of did there a little bit, yes, because I'm just so excited about this song. And I realized a little later during the day, after I stopped singing, that even though I have all these reasons to switch to a different selection, and actually technically sending a different selection to the committee wouldn't be a huge deal. It looked a little weird, but it's not a huge deal, right? But I just wasted a whole afternoon not practicing my song and looking for a different option, which it's pretty much an even option anyways. I mean, the first song was a bit more difficult, the second song was equally difficult in a different way. So, right, you know what I mean? And since I haven't even started practicing the second song, I'm already behind. I have to start by memorizing the lyrics. So here's where persistence comes in. A lot of times when you are just looking for a different option, you're actually wasting your time. You could be taking massive action with the option you've already chosen, because you spend time weighing, things out, and you chose this option. There's the overhead expenses. And you keep going, and the more you do it, the more you get invested into it, the more, the closer you are to succeeding in this option. So it makes more sense for you to stay on. And more importantly is that it doesn't matter which option you take initially, as long as it makes sense. As long as it's not something ridiculous, which you wouldn't make anyways, right? No ridiculous decisions. Yeah. So as long as you pick something that's reasonable to start with, your chance of success is fairly even, whichever it is. So if you already gone on one path, it's faster for you to just stick with it persistently, unless you actually see a reason. Say if the first song I actually have a note that I just can't hit, and I practice for 3 days, I can't do it, then it's maybe an okay reason. And in business, if you keep working in a system, you grind and you grind for years, and when you try to get advice from your sponsor or from your upline or your boss, not your boss, I don't mean your boss, or anyone who's able to give you advice, who's been in the business for longer, and they just tell you to do more of the same thing, then you know you're just grinding and you're not getting anywhere. And that's probably when you want to consider a different option. You're not succeeding and you're not getting any more advice on how to do it. That means the system is broken. It's time to switch to a different system. And if you're looking for a good system, Empower Network should have link down there. But that's kind of besides the point. That's not the important topic today. Today I wanted to talk about persistence and the story I told about my singing, which I'm so excited about. It's just one of the many small things in life. You know, you start with the smaller decisions, and then you practice and you realize that persistence and taking massive action will get you where you need to go in life. Try it out in your life. Leave any comments if you've tried it and you get good results. Comment below. And if you enjoyed this video and you like my story, and if you like me, it's okay to say that, right? It's kosher. Please like the video and leave any comments. It's all very welcome. I really appreciate you, and thank you so very much for watching my video and sharing my story, sharing my life, sharing my laughter, and sharing my lessons in life. And prosperity to you and prosperity to all. Make it a great day. See you next time.